lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strada. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright lovelies, let's get in today's video. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I just thought to share with you guys where this Jewish man was seen spilling the tea. He was just telling it all the way it is. Most of these people do not like to listen to the truth, but anytime I see them coming out to actually tell us the truth, guys, I'm just gonna roll the clip as well as the stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section and let's dive into it. And please do not forget that this channel does not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes, guys. Alright, please, let's dive into it.
So I took a break from social media and posting videos and creating videos, and it happened to be right before the Palestinians from Gaza kidnapped and caused harm to certain innocent Israelis, which has spurned this horrible, reaction by the Israelis. And this is important to me. My sister lived in Israel while this was going on. She has since moved away. I visited Israel in 2005, and I actually got the chance to go and meet an army major who took me to the wall or the fence and showed me the technology that they were using to monitor every move of the Palestinians. Meanwhile, on this tour, I had learned about how Israel had, these Jews had suffered and they finally got to come home. And they were just talking about the wars that they've been in. This wasn't peace. Israelis haven't been peaceful to Palestinians. They forced them to live, be born in, grow up in an actual real-life prison-like situation. If you haven't been there, then shut up, please, because Fox News and MSNBC and the rest of them aren't telling you the truth. If you haven't gone and seen for yourself and asked yourself, would I want to be treated in that manner, then be quiet. Because the Israelis weren't just responding to the violence of the Palestinians, but the Palestinians were responding to the violence of the Israelis. And it's horrible. If you haven't been there, don't know. It's horrible. Well, it's the same as how America was built, right? Although it's kind of different because America was built on much more violence and for a much longer time. And so, Jews, white from Europe. Americans, white from Europe. You hear about the stories of everywhere we've gone to conquer and control. We've tried to make darker skinned folks feel worse and subservient to us and oppressed by our desire to win the race. And so if we're going to be mad at the Palestinians for responding to such horrible living conditions, then we should damn sure be grateful as can be that the Africans, Aboriginal folks, whether it was in South Africa, the United States, South America, the islands, wherever we have gone and truly oppressed them, that they have never responded in that manner. So as white folks, we should be grateful for and looking to repair the harm of our culture so that we don't do this again to the people that have demonstrated the greatest amount of peace. But instead, what do? We make their lives miserable and try to create a level of hopelessness, add drugs and guns into their community, and then we paint the picture through media that they're violent. That's trickery at its finest. And that's what's happening in Palestine and Israel as we try to support the Israelis. We don't know how to support anybody other than give them more violent weapons to defend themselves. It's a sickness. Everything is about violence with us. And then we get upset and paint a picture of the Palestinians being violent or black folks being violent. We're violent. As a Jewish man, I am no different than a white Christian. We have white on white violence. It's called Russia, Ukraine. It's called all of the wars we learned about in our world history classes. We're violent. Our culture is violent. Not our skin tone makes us violent. Our cultural practices and justifying them make us violent. And yet we get to control the narrative, so we paint the picture that everybody else is. We should not only be fighting for Palestinians to have a level of freedom to live a life according to how they desire, but we should also be fighting for the same thing here in America, in the United States, that black folks should have the reparations that they deserve and repair. And we need to learn the humanity of being a part of the healing process, because we need some cultural changes. And we should be thanking those that have endured 400 years of our violence and manipulation, that they have never responded in that way. Shows a level of strength and a level of connection and an actual godlike manner, representing what all that they're fighting for in Israel. Control over the land that the biblical life was written about proves that the actual Hebrew Israelites were probably just black folks, right? Not us. We came there in the 40s to conquer the land. And this is the result of all of our conquering. So I'll be the first to say thank you to the black folks that have uplifted us and protected us throughout the years by demonstrating a level of peace and love that we can't even understand and see. That is what the Bible's stories are about. That is the example for which we all should be living.
Like, seriously, lovely, is this, colored man who happens to be a Jewish person is just spilling it all. He's just, telling it all. What if, people of my own type decided to okay, since you guys don't want to be in a repentance, since you guys don't want to maybe pay reparations and all of that, we just actually want to do back to you guys what you guys actually do back to us, during the days. And he is just, saying it the way it is. I know that a lot of them are just, forming ignorance. Some of them, majority of them claim so ignorance that I don't know what is actually, going on. A lot of them are in the beliefs that what really happened in the past stays in the past, and those whom this thing has really happened to, they are all long gone. And it keeps me wondering how they will just say this with their full chest, trying to make it feel as if that we are always the ones forming to be so, or we are just trying to feel victim or victimized all the time. We often come out to pretend, or I don't know if we should use it, pretend. We often feel as if that we've been oppressed and all of that, but meanwhile we have been. If these people decided to do back to you, or try to revenge, or do whatsoever you guys did to their ancestors back to you, that it's just gonna be a wrong one. But these people is just asking to be treated equally, to pay what rightfully belongs to them, to be at least not to be discriminated, or to be treated equally, to be able to coexist in peace without being harassed, or without being subjected to some kind of thing, or without being looked in some kind of way. Like, when I heard this man talking, he was just saying it all. I know a lot of them are not gonna be happy with what he's saying, but sometimes when I see and attack people like this, even if they don't do much, but at least it gives me the sense of, okay, I think, because most time I used to ask myself that why is it that most of these people pretend as if they don't know what is going on, but sometimes I see some videos like this, it gives me some kind of relief that, okay, They know exactly what happened. They know what is going on. They're just trying to pretend. They're just trying to, sweep it under the table. Okay, this is what happened in the past. And when they keep on talking about this past 200 or 4,000 years ago, I was like, why is it always like they were always, it's long gone? But it long gone, a 65-year-old person that I actually saw her video was talking about her experience. So if a 65-year-old person can still remember, so why are they always talking about this old, like this thing that happened was like 400 years back and all of that? Like seriously, they got to understand that okay, this has not been this was just then, but it's still recent. It's still happening to today, even if it's not that strenuous. Look at what is happening in Pe.Ple. Look at how these people are subjecting these people. Just imagine the rate at which people are being on alive, all because of what? Because you feel that you guys are privileged to suppress other people, or because you feel that you guys own the world, so you have a backup, or you have someone that can push you up to keep on doing whatever you're doing, and you think that this is so nice, and you feel that maybe after every said and done they are going to forget, and okay, it's something that really happened in 2023. We should just forget about it. And with all the damage, it's just something that is happening now. Even the one that is happening in Palestine was not compared to what happened before. And you guys should be lucky, should be very grateful that they are not trying to revenge, they're not trying to do anything. They were just trying, that they just want something that actually belongs to them. They just want to be treated equally. Nobody want to do any revenge with you. Nobody want to actually come and start, no, we don't want that. We just want equal treatment in the society. We don't want to be discriminated against. We don't want we want to be paid what we are earned. We don't want to we need to watch our steps where we're going to. We seriously, he is absolutely, I was listening to him, I was all like, oh my god, this is so emotional right now. Seriously. I know that most of them, oh my god, they won't want to listen because this is not what are you talking about? It's something that happens in the past and we are all moving on. Why are you still bringing past to the present? These people that stuff like this has happened to, they're all long gone. No, but they have generations. Let's talk about generational wealth. You guys claim that there's a video I saw that someone was like, okay, if I have a generational wealth or I have a privilege, why is it that I am poor? Generational wealth or being privileged, it does not, it doesn't mean that okay, because you are poor, so you don't have the privilege. No, there is a place you will go right now, and there's a place a pan color person will go right now, and someone of my own type will go there. The person of my own type will be so harassed compared to a pan color. That is the privilege you're talking about. The way at which PULICA will brutalize someone of my own type is very different, because I saw a video which I think I posted here where I compared the two. It was actually a COP, of pan colored harassing someone that is of my own type of skin in a mistaken identity. A mistaken identity is not even the person in question. But after he must have found out that, okay, this person is actually, and when he was questioning him, he's already handcuffed. He's already bending his neck. But this person was actually not the person he's looking for, and he found out that this person is not the person he's looking for. He decided that, okay, I want to look for something else. Okay, there must be something that will have to make me to still retain you. Seriously. And another video that I still posted, a pan color person was actually disrespecting a COP pan colored person, but they were all joking about it. And this pan colored person who was disrespecting and harassing was let to go. And so this is the privilege, this is the thing we're talking about. Like sometimes I see such videos, this kind of videos, I was like, okay, I think some of them still know what's right and what is not right. Some of them still can able to come outside to actually know, you know, when you don't wear the shoes, when it's hurting you, you will not exactly know where it hurts you. You can never, you know where it hurts you. I posted a video of another punk color person talking about, which, and she's actually, I think she's a girl or something, and she was feeling, she was discriminated. That was how she came out to talk about if she can feel the same way just because of her and she is discriminated. What that happens to people like us that have been passing through that for over the years? Like, it is only someone that wears the shoes that actually know it pinches them. Anyways, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video, and do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes. So please share this video, subscribe to this channel if you've not done that already, like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one. Watch up to this extent. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that this channel, we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We are just here solely for educational and informative purposes, guys. Alright, please just share this video, leave your thought in the comment section, subscribe to my channel if you are yet to do that, and I will see you lovelies when I upload my next one.